What's going on, guys? It's your boy Goose here, coming at you with more of a conversation video. And we're just going to be talking over the vending machine and how I think it'll work with the game. We're going to be doing this in pros, cons, and whatever else I want to do in this poorly organized video over some gameplay. Now, if you aren't familiar with how the vending machine will work, you trade in materials for gear. Now, I don't think anyone really knows how it works exactly. Like, if you can choose, like, what you might be getting. But, let's look at, the pros. It makes the people who farm and do that shenanigans and all of that, it kind of rewards them. And people who drop Wailing Woods might get off with better stuff. Now this sort of feeds directly into a con, which, rolling and greasy by the way, is people that drop at places that are renowned to give off bad loot. They'll make it off with a SCAR, a blue pump, yellow bolt action sniper rifle, because they just have that many mats. And I think that kind of takes away from the looting and what makes this game, different. You can go around looting, or you can go straight into the action. It removes a lot of the decision. It removes a lot of the reward for, going around and just the surprise. So, if you couldn't tell where I stand just off of that statement, I don't think it should be added, but that's just opinion. Now, another pro is that, people who might not be, good at the game, or people who land in the middle of nowhere, can, get good loot and hopefully have a chance at winning and killing people and stuff along those lines. Now, I don't know how they're gonna work. Now, let's say if you can choose. Now, I think that would sort of kill this game off. Because if you can choose to get a SCAR for like 900 or like 200 wood and 200 brick and stuff on that. Now, they could be doing this just so supply llamas have a greater meaning. But if you ask me, the supply llamas, they weren't too much of a good add into this game either. But that's the thing about doing these mats, is that people who have no idea how to loot and do anything along those lines, they could be getting a handicap on better players. It's not because they're better at the game, it's because they landed somewhere and just farmed all game, where people went out and killed other people to get their loot. And I get it, it can reward that type of player who just stays back and does everything. But that type of player, they're doing it. And if it works for them, then adding that in kind of gives them a lot of motivation to do it. And a lot of people won't be locked on to looting as much as they will be to just breaking down wood and stuff. And I think places like Tilted Towers will not have as much of the huge mob of people that go there. And that's what makes Tilted Towers. People drop there because tons of other people dropped there. So in that way, that's a big con. Huge one. And it removes basically why it's going to be put into the game. Now, I think a pro that could be put into order to sort of make this a better add into the game is there's only 1 or 2 in the map. So that way when you're going there, it's not like a leisurely stroll, oh, gonna go to the supermarket and get highly deadly weapons so I don't need to farm and loot at all. So instead, when you're going there, there's gonna be tons of other people going there. And you'll never really get the chance. But if you do kill everybody, then it's a reward. So that could be one way to do it. And that sounds really good. But then people will just spawn and just drop right there. Which I don't think would necessarily be a good thing in the game. Now another thing about it is that it takes away from looting. And this plot point, the point that I'm making, and all of that, it's probably going to seem a bit old by the time of this video, but I just can't pressure it enough. It's taking away from one of the core aspects of the game. Like what I'm doing right now in the gameplay. I'm looting, taking my time, finding the best guns that I can. And with the vending machine, you can just go up to it. Oh, don't even need to spend any time at all. Now I feel like if it played like a bit of a slot machine, that would probably be a bit better than just you can choose. Once again, I already brought that up. And that, if you ask me, is just horrible because you can just get a scar easily. Another thing also has to do with looting. It takes away from, you know, the people who want to do the challenges and, you know, get the cool guns first. That makes it so incredibly easy to get them. So yeah, takes away from the looting aspect. You don't have any reason to go around in these houses and, you know, go to it. But it kind of depends whether they're going to be putting it in each town or just 1 or 2 in the map. Oh, hunting rifle. So, just to do a quick overview, if you want to see my standpoint on what it's going to be, I think it's a horrible addition to the game. Because looting, to me, is always fun. And it's too easy just to get stocked up and win a game. Now, you're sacrificing your mats. This is really cool, and I think it's a good idea because people like their mats, and it's something that means something to them. But what I think you could do is maybe not use mats, but instead use guns, like the actual guns that you're using. Because the mats, you can just fork over 200 when you have like 999. It's not going to make too much of a difference. But you see, if I have a ton of white tacks, then those not only take up inventory space, but I'm making a sacrifice. I'm doing something that makes the game harder for me. I'm running with 1 slot down, or 4, or 22, or however many, you know, I have. Which I realize now that 22 is a tad bit unrealistic. But the point is, you're putting something down, you're making a sacrifice, and you're doing something that takes you a long time. And with mats, there's just going to be no reason to loot. Now another thing is, are they going to be destructible? Because this game is built around destruction. That is probably one of the main plot points. Not plot, selling points. No matter what people are taking cover behind, no matter what people are building, no matter what people are just around, it's all destructible. Well, except the ground. Hello, everybody over there. It's time to meet your maker. In all of this, where was I? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all of it is destructible. You don't need to make your way around somebody who's just building like crazy. You can destroy it, you can do that. And if somebody just destroyed it, then... And how much health would it have? These are... If it's easy to break, then people can just screw over the game. There's so many others. Hey, clean. And that's probably going to be a form of trolling. Which, if you ask me, we don't need in this game. Trolling is a horrible plague that is, well, plagued many games over the past, what now? I don't know, just since gaming in general. Online gaming has started. It's just been... Wait a second! I'm an idiot. Alright. Because trolling, you could just destroy it and then sit there where it's destroyed and see people puzzled, you know, where is my beloved vending machine? These people I will hate on because, you know, they're relying on the vending machine. Oh, whoa, that was nifty. And things like egg launchers, I mean, they won't be able to destroy it. And for a game that's built around destruction, seriously, will it be destructible? That's one of my big questions. But that's really all I have to say on that matter. It would be really ironic if I died as soon as I start to, you know, wrap up the video. Super ironic. So from here on out, I think it's just gonna be normal gameplay with slight mentions of the vending machine. So who's down here trying to kill me? Huh? 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 Oh god! Hey, don't make me base a rant around you, dude. Goose man. Got some influence. I'm an idiot. Come on. Come out. Fight me. Dare you, bud. How did I get the one that did a lot of damage in there? Oh, those ain't helping. Can I bounce them off of this? I'm gonna step back and head back into the circle and wait for this guy to push me. You know what? I'm gonna head over to this supply drop. Totally ignoring the man who I picked a fight with. I am a horrible person. I probably deserve that for deserting this man in a fight. But hey. In the words of some random coward in the Viking Age, I'm out. Righty. Holy supply drop. Did I just see a head over there? Haha, boy oh boy, I hope not. That would make my day 20% worse. Yes! Where am I getting shot from? Seriously, you're ruining my holiday, bro. It's every day, bro. I saw a guy over here. Someone's to my left. I'll deal with him later. Woohoo! Was he over here? I'm exposed. Oh, come on. Why you gotta do me like that? Having so much health. That was... How did I kill somebody with a great fall? Bro! Oh! Ah! Played. Well, I wonder who I killed. Was it the guy back there? Probably. Wow. You know what's funny? I was ranting against an item that was going to be used in the game. And now I'm in the top, like, 10. Let me just take a spoonful of ice cream. Mmm. Gotta love it. Distracted Fortnite. Okay, just let me out. Hey, at least I have a guided missile. Let's see, I'm gonna hit up the high ground. And also, well, let's, you know, go to another point of my rant. I have like 600 mats right now. I could trade in tons of stuff. And I could get tons of stuff. But that would take away from looting. Hello. Hello, Square. Hopefully this guy's clueless. And, like, what's the point of me even killing people? I can just go to the vending machine. I can just go to the vending machines and I'll be perfectly fine. Well, I mean, to be fair, at this point in the game, you should be good on loot. Oh, I'm toxic. How did he miss that shot on me, though? I saw the bullet action shot, by the way. Like, people that just drop in rando places. Cough, cough, Wailing Woods. And I'm not trying to hate on any of you Wailing Woods people, but it ain't the best place. I'm gonna try to do my own rocket ride thing. I've seen like tons of YouTubers do it. Landlubber. Okay. I am worried about this. I don't want to die. Skirt! Okay. I should probably not be... Oh! That's when it goes wrong. You filthy landlubber. Haha! Hit the tree right next to you, dude. Get outplayed. Oh! That makes me feel good inside. Should not be healing in the open. Either way, that makes me feel good inside. So, the vending machine and all, I think it's just a bad idea. Seriously. Why are you going to add something that is sacrificing something that doesn't really mean a lot to you. Well, depending on who you are. Doesn't really mean a lot to you for things that are just preposterously... I'm not going to try to say that word. Things that are just outrageously overpowered. It makes getting into spots like these so incredibly easy. Is anybody over here? This is the guy that I killed. Just gonna build a bit of a base. What I like to call the Goose Classic. Sometimes people like to invade my Goose Classic. And to them, well played. Well, that'll conclude this video. What I never planned to be a third place finish became probably one of the best things of gameplay that I've ever nutted. So, if you liked the video, and also drop in the comments what you think of the vending machine. If you agree with me, leave a like. And if you don't, leave a like anyway. But that's all for Goose today. I'm tired, and yeah. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe. That is if you liked it. While I try to stretch out this end card just a bit longer. Well, that'll conclude this video. See ya!